What's up, guys? It's time for another Stitch with me. I'm Jules. Late December. I'm not going to sing the whole thing, sorry. Oh, you can still hear Coco. Okay, so today we're doing Stormtrooper. And, hello birdies. And we're, basically I've already done some this week. I think I've picked one color or two colors. And I've filled in a little bit more. If you watch it closely, you might be able to tell, but I felt like I needed to do this for the Stitch with me. Hey, Sailor. They're like fighting with each other right now. All right, let's adjust the light a little bit so we can all see a little bit better. Most importantly, so that I can see actually what I'm doing. Alrighty, let's see where we at here. All right, we're gonna come right here and start there. Oh, see, I'm not doing the loop method. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't prepared for this. Clearly. It's so loud in this room now with the birds. They like it when I talk, but they feel like they need to talk along with me. All right, I just got to get started now. Well, we got a lot to talk about today. Got a lot to talk about. Need to change this angle a smidge so that I can get you guys in on the action so that I can also see a little better. That works. All right, much better, much better. So let's start by talking about all the stitching. So life has been nuts, and it's not the holidays. It's just there's just a lot going on outside of, and it's all good stuff. Nothing's bad, and but it's just I'm busy. I'm distracted. I'm doing other things. Thankfully, this week I've gotten back into, well, the last couple of weeks I've gotten back into stitching so much more because I love to do it. I gotta make time for it. I need to prioritize it over silly things like video games, which are kind of just there for, you know, mind-numbing fun kind of thing. But, so I think what I'm going to do, so I'm thinking, because I'm just trying to plan out next year in terms of, do I want to do any kind of special videos or anything? I still need to do I'm going to do like my end of 2018, start of 2019, like whip parade, you know, what's been done, what's happened, what's going to happen, you know, big blowout special. And so the birds are really excited for it, as you can tell. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. So let me talk about Stormtrooper real quick. So you can see how I've gridded. I actually have to go back in and regrid at times because it does get hard to see the grid lines at times. And let me just make sure. I did it last night or yesterday, so I can see them okay. So, all right, that's good. I was just trying to make it a little bit easier on myself here. But I just got to remind myself where I'm at. There we go. Okay, now I know. I'll move this over a little bit so I can see. Is it there? Yeah, it's there. But anyway, so in that, basically, what I've come to the realization is that I've got to make sure that I don't overwhelm myself. And I kind of overwhelmed myself in the late part of November, early part of December, with just so many things going on everywhere. So, I know some of you guys are going to be disappointed in me saying this, but what we're going to do is I'm going to, for now, scrap the whole Stitch Along Bears video series. I'm going to do something smaller for the Stitch, for that kind of series. And I'm going to just do smaller stitching projects. I think I'm going to stitch some from the Star Wars book that my husband gave me for Christmas last year, as well as the Women of Rock. And we're just going to compartmentalize things a little bit more so that we basically can do like a whole project in like one video, because they won't be very big, so it shouldn't take very long. And because of that, I'm all like, I'm thinking while I'm talking. It's always a dangerous combination. Right here. So I think that a smaller video series will be better. Now, if you have if by some chance you picked up the Chicago Bears thing, planning to stitch it along with me, I will be doing more of it on these videos. But I want to go ahead and start it. I want to start it today, actually, because the Bears are doing so well, and I just need to start it because I want to do it. Really want to do it, but I got overwhelmed with the idea of, you know, if I do those, then I just could see like how long it was going to take. Hours and hours and hours. It might be like a 30 plus series. And I just don't know if I can basically, you know, sit and do that much stitching in front of the camera on top of everything else that I'm doing. And I don't think it's sustainable for myself. And I think it would only add stress into something that really shouldn't be stressful, right? So we're going to just shift things up. Now, the other thing that I want you guys to help me out with is, what do you want to see in the coming year? Like, is there anything that you want me to do specifically? Do you want me to start a certain project? Do you want me to just, you know, I'm sure you guys have your ideas and you have mentioned certain things to me, but let's coalesce everything now and let's come up with a really great plan for 2019, because I'm so excited about working on these projects, showing you guys project, helping you guys out with questions you may have. I mean, there's just so much that can be done, and one of which is that I need to focus on what I'm doing right now. But I think I said last week I'm almost over my cold, but this week I'm almost over my cold. I'm not really sick. I'm just sniffling a little bit here and there. Sniffle, sniffle. Right, sailor? Sniffle, sniffle. Yeah. All right, I didn't do that one. I gotta make sure that I don't cheat. Or not cheat, but I don't highlight things that I haven't done, because then it makes it very hard for me to go forth. Okay. Okay, birdies. Okay. We'll do animal updates in a minute here. Stitchy, stitchy-roo. But I feel well rested today. I feel happy. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of stuff done today, even despite the fact that it's football Sunday. I'm kind of excited about the fact that it is the last football Sunday. And I know that sounds like sacrilegious considering how big of a fan I am. But the thing is, I do get kind of tired of like everybody playing by about week 15. Because for the vast majority of it, like half the games are important, the other half really aren't. And so I'm kind of like, like I tend to spend more time now, 2, 3, sitting at the computer desk, listening to things with my headphones on. I've got the game on behind me, but I'm stitching, and I'm semi paying attention to the game. So, and that's usually what happens with me I mean, I've gone through that phase right now with hockey too, where I'll have a game up on my computer where I can watch it, but then I may not watch it as intently. But anyway, so yeah, so what are we going to do for 2019? So we are going to be going to, well, I'm going to definitely make a run to the stitching shop, because I'm going to get some more fabric for the projects that I have recently picked up. You know, guys, we're definitely starting Ronnie Rowe, though. Let's see, what week is this? I want to start it like the first week of January, just to have an idea. But I want to start that Ronnie Rowe U.S. Capitol one. And I bought, actually, I'm going to show you, let me just show you what I bought here real quick. This video is taking a left turn. We ran out this morning kind of early. which is why the video is coming out, again, a little late because I had to work yesterday, so I didn't get anything done. I got these at Michael's for like $2. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like these nice big yellow Sharpies for like a total of $2? You gotta be kidding me. That's awesome. We bought some tiny little Christmas things. Then I just bought a bunch of floss. And I bought floss for, what did I buy it for? I bought it specifically for the Wonders of the World piece, which I'm going to make a big jump on that this week. And then Old World Map, which again, I want to finish that page. And a few other things. I think baseball, I think there were some colors that I needed. So I just went and bought those. I need to bobbinate all these things. Oh, and look what I got. This is why I wanted to show it to you. They get excited when I get excited. Hey, 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 hey. Chill out, homies. Chill out. You're fine. Relax. But I finally bought these for the Congress, or for the Capitol piece. So I got a couple of these. 310 for the... So I've never used those, but if I'm going to do the loop method with these, which I'm kind of excited about, I think it's going to be a really awesome reinforcement for me to keep doing the loop method. It's just hard, guys. When you've stitched a certain way for like over a decade, it's really hard to like change it, even though it's like, oh, that's a better way of doing things. But that doesn't mean I do it. It just means that I need to do it, but not that I do it. All right, let's get back to stitching, shall we? Anyway, so like in an hour and a half, we were really impressed with ourselves. We did Michael's, Home Depot. I'll explain that in a minute too. Home Depot, and then what else did we do? Costco real quick, and we got there right as they opened. And then I think my light's fading a little bit. Can you guys see okay? There's not a lot of light in the room today. I don't know why. It's weird. But anyway, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I'm right here. Can't you see me? I'm right here. Hold on. I gotta see what I'm doing here. Breathe. Okay, here we go. And that one, but it's really that one. Okay, so what are we doing here? Oh, so then we went to King Supers and picked up groceries. We have a great Christmas day planned with some friends. We do this every Christmas. We go over to my husband's best friend's house, and we have a big seafood feast, and it is amazing. And we stuff ourselves so much that I fall asleep about 40 minutes after I finish eating. Every single year. I think this might be our third or fourth year. I think it's our third year, because it'll be our 4th year anniversary of our first date in January. So that will be good. Anyway, so... Oh, man. Do you need food? Is that why you're... Oh, man, I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, hold on, guys. You guys, you're trying to... Oh, hold on. They spilled their food, and now it's at the bottom of the thing, so they need more food. I'm going to stop so I can feed them. Hold on. Pause. Okay, birds are fed. Sailor is a happier... You a happier little bird? You're getting fat, my friend. You look like you're fat. They're awesome. All right. So anyway, seafood feast, right? Seafood feast. Oh, so full. It's going to be awesome. We have a really great time when we do that. So, let's see. Do 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 do. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. All right. So we're gonna focus on this area down here for now. Oh man. Let's see here. Where are we? My husband has taken Zuzu to the park, so we're hoping that it's going to be an easier day if she gets the exercise that she really, really needs, because we've been a little out and about, and she hasn't gotten the exercise. I took her to work with me yesterday, and she had a lot of fun playing around there, but she needs so much. in order to just be cool with the world, you know? The world. Okay. Doopy doopy doo boo. Ba boom ba boom boom boo. Ba 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 ba. So, anyway, so cross stitch. Let's remember why we're here. The reason for the video. The reason for the channel. So definitely starting Ronnie Rowe. Well, I'm starting the Bears later today, so that's just, there's no doubt about that one. And then, let's see, we're working more on the Bruins. We're going to do the little mini series. And the blog's going to get even better and better. We got it to a certain point, and then we're going to pick it up after the holidays, I think. But we're really hoping to kind of expand it, provide so much more info. I definitely want to have links to like a lot of my stores that I use where you can find the projects, but also other things that you may enjoy. Because you guys have shown me so many new sites that I wasn't aware of. So I think that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, it all takes time. It all takes time. So we do what we can. I got myself, I ordered myself a bed chair. So like one of those like pillow chairs that you can kind of sit up in bed with. And then I also ordered a new crafty light so that I can sit in bed and stitch. Because I need to do that some. That would help me to kind of free myself from the dogs at times that are always wanting something. Usually, specifically, some kind of a cuddle. And then cuddling one begets cuddling the next one, which begets cuddling the next one. So it's a never-ending cuddle fest. Okay, so the rest of the animals. I caught the fish, the megalodon, Meg or whatever, he or she, whatever. I caught that sucker. Oh my gosh, it scared me to death yesterday. She, whatever, was vertically, like head down, like it come down on top of something. And I don't know if that something was a snail. I think it was a snail, but whether it was a snail or one of the other catfish or something, but he had something like in his mouth that he was trying to get. Now, thankfully, I came along right at that time and hit the glass and scared him, and he went off. And I'm pretty sure it was one of the snails. And so I was a little worried about that. I'm thinking, oh man, I need to really, like, I don't want to put, if he's a predator, I gotta do some research, because if this is a predator fish, I don't know. I don't like the idea of all of everything else in the tank being scared of him. I tried a new decoration for him, like a big, because he likes to hide inside of things. So I tried a really big, like, aquarium or it's more of a reptile decoration. It's just a low kind of cave-like thing, but he didn't like it. I don't know if he didn't like it because he couldn't see out of both sides, but he never used it, and he ended up like just hanging out with everybody else on the other side of the tank, and which made everybody else like really unhappy. So I was just trying to figure it out. Like I'm trying to figure out where I need to stitch next. There we go. In the end, I just went ahead and got another big PVC pipe, which if you've got fish, PVC pipes are fantastic decorations, cheap ones too. And so I'm going to put this big one in with where the take out a few things and put this one in where the megalodon is, and I hope that it helps. because I just kind of keep the little bugger happy so he doesn't pick on everybody else and kill everybody else. And the snails in that tank, oh my gosh, there's now like 4 or 5 massive, I think it's 4, mystery snails. And these guys are as big as any snails I've gotten to grow in this tank. And they have laid a ton of eggs, which I'm kind of shocked about. Because in the past, I only had that one. Anyway, what's happened is the new hood we put on the tank has given the snails an opportunity to actually lay some of the egg sacs. I'll show you at some point, up like more on the hood than on the actual tank, which has protected them. But am I about ready to have like 200 baby snails like in that tank? Or is it possible that they'll be eaten when they're really small by the megalodon? It's quite possible. Okay, I gotta hide. I gotta highlight. I gotta hide. But anyway, so that's my life right now with those little buggers. They are, let's see, so I got all that. Bed is doing good. Got to do a big tank cleaning thing today. Got to clean all the tanks. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm going to try a different color here, I think. 663072. 162. Do we have a 162? We do not. Go fish. So that's all going good. You just heard the birds are going good. They need this needs to be like a big cleaning day for all the animals, but except for Carter, who's doing awesome. I'm now able to kind of get him out of the out of his terrarium on occasion. And what I've really discovered is the dude's like underweight. He's so small. He should be so much bigger than he is. He's just not eating as much as he should. And part of that is just because of all the changes. I know it's because of the changes. And I just still haven't found like the perfectly right food for him. But I need to mix up some of his old food and put it up there for him. But he really likes the tree and the plants. I've got more stuff to put up in there. Actually, that can be what I do for his tank today, is I put more stuff up in there. More stuff up in there. And so if we can do that, he'll feel more protected and feel better. But I'm now able to, like, pick him up out of his, because he's usually up on a wall, up on the aquarium wall. And no, come over here and do it. So because of that, why is that there? Because of that, we are able to, look at him a little better, get him more used to being handled. And so I want to try and offer him some special treats if possible, but I need to fatten him up. I mean, he's just too thin. But anyway, so, oh yeah, and I prepared my little cricket area. I've got my little cricket farm, and they have food and water, and they look pretty good right now. So, so I'm happy about that. What? Here, right here. So that's where that is at. So yeah, lots to do, lots to do. Let's see, we're gonna come all the way back over here. And here and here. Okay. This piece can be kind of difficult because we're just filling in all the little blank spots, which I know there's a word for it, but I forget what the word is. And it can be difficult, but in other ways it's easier than pulling out everything and trying to stitch, I don't know. Is it easier? I don't know. But it's a different way of doing it, and it keeps me motivated. And that makes me happy. And I like to be happy. Being happy is happy. But I've definitely felt more well-rested here in the last 2-3 days. And a lot of that has to do with just not getting up first thing in the morning, like I used to do. I had my alarm set really early to get up and get things done, but I've been so overtired that I'm just not getting much done. So I've said, you know what? I set my alarm back an hour, and on the weekends I set it back even further. And so like today I didn't even have it on, and I was just like, you know, I wake up when I wake up, and then I woke up and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay in bed for a little bit, just relax. So then I get out of bed and I feel great, and a lot of energy, very positive. And then the good part about it is I end up not having to take a nap later, which is awesome. I had somebody ask me that question when I was doing the last interlude video, and they were asking about, and I think specifically what they were asking about was how to get the stitches to lay nicely. There's a tool you can use, different techniques you can use. And I think because of, I don't know, I always do double strands, that, and maybe it's just because I've done this for a while that I don't have a, how do I say this? I don't have a set method, right there, a set method for doing it, but I do it by feel. So I just pull up until I can feel it tug a little bit. And then when I pull down, I can kind of see, but I leave it, you know, it's pulled up, but I don't cinch it down. You know, I just pull it till I feel the resistance, and then I stop. And a lot of it's guided by my pinky finger, if you ever just watch. And so, like right now, I can use my pinky finger to, where's that? Which one is it? Oh, it's right up here. Okay, I'm like, where is it? So I just, you know, I can kind of keep it a little taut, but not bad. You know, not tight, if that makes any sense. And then, so if you watch, I'll pull it through, and then I'll use my pinky. It's mostly when it's a short, you know, if it's a shorter length of thread or floss here. And then I'll just use my pinky to just cinch it up just a smidge, not much. But it's just become like a part of my stitching. I don't even realize I'm doing it half the time. So when I'm doing this, like I never, when I'm get in there. It's not even right. There you go. So I never do like that, just that, without putting another finger on the thread, because that is a good way to, like, you won't necessarily always get it as tight as you want, because you may see how it's getting, like I'm pulling through the floss. So I always use another finger. You don't have to do that. You know, you just need to find a system that works for you. And I know you guys already have those systems, or most of you do, but if you're new to this, then that's all you got to do. But I always put another finger on the floss while I'm pulling it through. Sounds like my husband and the dog are home. Hopefully Zuzu got some exercise. She cray cray. Let's see, right here is next. Okay. Shoo. There. There. Here. There we go. So, yeah. What else do I want to do? Coco is so bossy with my husband. So bossy. We should do this. We should do this. Ruff, ruff, ruff. I need cat food. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Boop, 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 boop. So I will be doing a weekly update this week. I will do it probably the day after Christmas. I've got, of course, got Christmas off. I got half a day tomorrow off. I'm coming into the one time of year where I get a fair amount of time at home, which makes me very happy. because I like to be at home. Okay. Ah. We found a couple of new channels to watch on YouTube, and they're all about birds, because birds are fascinating. We're getting to a point where we're so fascinated by a bird, but the thing is that we would not be right now a good home for like the kind of bird that needs constant interaction. Primarily because of the dogs. I would not trust the dogs with... Most of the dogs I wouldn't trust. Now, the smaller dogs, I don't think they would even be able to get to a bird. But, like, Zuzu's very bird crazy, being a retriever. And I wouldn't trust her to just try to swallow one if she could. She puts everything in her mouth, just like any other 3-year-old. So, let's see here. So anyway, so that's kind of, you know, but it doesn't stop us from watching videos that are a lot of fun. I'm just thinking. Sitting here thinking. I paused for just a second because I needed to reassess where I was stitching. Reassess. Shoo. Oh, hey, we're almost done with the video. I told you guys last week. So I don't think I've heard from the individual who won the Ronnie Rowe. So let's try this, guys. This is going to be a secret just between me and like the two of you that are actually listening to this part. If you would like to get the thingy thing, we're going to do this Secret Santa way. Well, maybe not Secret Santa, but you know, we're going to do it this way. Why don't you tell me like what's your favorite Christmas song? Just tell me what your favorite Christmas song is, and if you tell me what your favorite Christmas song is, then I will know that you would actually like to get the Ronnie Rowe, and I will double check before I post this video and make sure that the person did not reach out to me. Make sure that I haven't seen, I haven't looked at comments in a little bit because I'm getting ready to do my interlude video here real soon, but I need to double check and make sure that she didn't respond back to me somewhere in there, which is pretty easy because I can just search by name and it pops up. But so we're just gonna double check, make sure. But if that person hasn't, then I should be able to let you guys know with the next Stitch With Me video who wins. So I hope it works out. Either way, somebody's gonna get this lovely thing, and I will give you guys all the way to the next Stitch With Me video. And what I'll do is I'll announce it towards the, somewhere in the halfway or 2/3 into this video, and we'll just do an announcement at that point if we're able to. And either way, somebody's going to get this beautiful Ronnie Rowe piece really soon, and get it hopefully in the first week of the new year, because it's burning a hole. It's burning a hole through my. No, it's not really burning a hole. Let's not be dramatic, overly dramatic. Right here, but yeah. So we'll get that done, and then, like I told you before, we're gonna throw out new giveaways here and there, but we're gonna hide the giveaways in different areas, and it's gonna be like it's gonna be fun, and we will make it so that, like some of you suggested, the ones of you that have been the most loyal, the ones that I appreciate the most, and that have really helped out with the growth of this channel and just everything. Make sure you guys benefit, because I agree, that's kind of how it should be. I'm still learning, I'm still figuring things out. So, and I think next time I'll use one of those online drawing things. That would make it, that would save me an hour of my time. That would be really good, guys, because I spent like too much time on that, trying to figure that out before. But there's probably going to be kind of a rash of videos coming out in the next couple of weeks. I got this one, I got the interlude that I still need to do. I still want to do it on Christmas Eve. And then the weekly update, and then next week's Stitch With Me, and then I got to do some sort of end of year or turn of the year, you know, update review. I got to go back and look at my other one and see how that one is, and see if I'm able to make that work somehow. Good golly, I need to stitch. I'm just sitting here yapping away. I don't think you guys really mind, but I would like to get some stitching done right here. But I will be ending this here very shortly, just because I've got to get some stuff done. I want to get this video up and not out at 6 o'clock at night like I did last time, where I was uploading it. It took about 3 hours to upload, and then I fell asleep, took a nap, and forgot, and it was like 6 o'clock before I remembered that I hadn't loaded it, and that's not good. That's not good at all. That's not what you guys have come to expect from Jules. I'm talking about myself in the third person, Jules. So, doopy-doopy-doopy-doo-boo. Oh, one last thing. It's kind of irritating. I'll tell you, no, you know what? I'm not going to do irritating talk. I'm not going to do it. We're going to be positive here. We're not going to talk about it. Even though it's cross-stitch related, we're not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Besides, my neck is starting to kind of get a little locked up, which is not good. Where am I? I'm way up here. Yeah, you know, I think I'm just going to call it, because my neck is all starting to be funny. It's starting to be funny, but not in a funny way. So, let's see here. All right, so let's just pull this back for a second and look at this. So stuff is getting filled in. It's just getting filled in very slowly. That's coming along nicely. You see the difference between the fully stitched, the difference in the whiteness. Yeah. And a lot of this, like, it comes down through here, and there's a lot of white coming through here, and then down through here is going to be a lot of dark colors. And then somewhere over here, we're going to start the Stormtrooper head. It's such a beautiful piece, and it's going to be really, like, eye-popping when it finally comes out. But for now, I think I was more excited about the talking than the stitching today, and I think you guys could tell. Sorry about the lack of stitching. True stitching. But in case you guys are wondering, this is the Ronnie Rowe music teacher's house. That is going to be the little raffle thing. And you know what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to do this, because my in-laws are the ones that love, whoops, no, that was on the inside. They love this one. So we'll probably also do this one in a, it might be like a 2 or 3-parter for a stitch along. It's Lizzie Kate from, does it have a year on it? Maybe on the inside it has a year. But I bought this, this was when we were in Jacksonville, and I went to a Stitch in Time and bought this. So we'll probably do this as a special Stitch with Me at some point, a separate thing. I gotta write all this down. I really need to write this stuff down. So, oh, hey, check it out. Oh, did I show you guys this the other day with my, I got the thingy on my thumb again, came back. Yeah, I just gotta moisturize it a little bit better. And then I cut, where is it? I cut my, well, I didn't cut it. I had a dog cut me with its very sharp nail. It took a big swap of skin. It's healing now, but my hands are my most important feature. But anyway, you guys have a great day. There's going to be a lot more content coming out. I still am going to do this pet channel because I've got so many, I got this zoo here that I need to take care of, and stuff needs to be done. So thanks for watching this far. I'll let you guys know about the drawing. We'll see how that goes, if it ends up happening or not. Have a very Merry Christmas, all those different holidays. If it's not, hey, if you got the day off, enjoy yourself. If you got to work, enjoy that time and a half. I will see you guys really soon with a lot more cross-stitching stuff, and we are just gonna zoom right into 2019. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and I'll see you soon.